With Steamboat Sailors head football coach Scott Prismus. We are in the pregame show as your Steamboat Sailors are getting ready to take on the Aspen Skiers live from Aspen High School. We do have some Sailor spotlights on the way, an opportunity for you to get up close and personal and learn a little bit more about your Steamboat Sailors football players. Then I will have the starting lineups and the call of today's game. If the technology gods smile on us, you'll be able to listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Of course, you can listen to it across the globe at steamboatradio.com and right here terrestrially on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial here in the Yampa Valley. It's Steamboat Sailors football. The Sailors are down in Aspen getting ready to take on the Skiers. On your Steamboat Sailor Sports Connection, we are KTYV Sports on FM 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial, on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, and of course online at steamboatradio.com.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcasts.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit .com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense. Proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor.
How Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Ike Alexander. I'm number 42. I play middle linebacker and long snapper. Played football for about 6 years. Teams and personal goals, obviously beat Craig and try to make a playoff run. Other sports, I'm the lacrosse goalie. I play JV hockey, and I like to watch movies. My favorite subject in school is skills lab. It's a great time to get all my work done. What I did this summer, I went to a couple concerts. I hung out with my friends. I went swimming in the river. My plans after I graduate is to either go to a diesel mechanic school or, I don't know, find a trade or something interesting. There's a lot of opportunity. And my favorite movie is The Peanut Butter Falcon. I am Ike Alexander, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Yampa Valley Bank supports our local student athletes and believe that the opportunity to participate in multiple sports in multiple seasons is another reason that Steamboat is the best hometown in Colorado. We salute our 3 sports student athletes, your sportsmanship, teamwork, and academic efforts. Let's go, Sailors.
Thanks to all of our Steamboat Sailor sports sponsors, as they enable us to bring you over 110 live high school sports broadcasts throughout the year. Find the complete Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast schedule and tune in at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DODSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
The all-new Steamboat Motors Expanded Service Department is here for all your automotive repair needs with a state-of-the-art repair shop that can work on everything from trucks to cars to SUVs and everything in between. Steamboat Motors, certified Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram mechanics will get your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors Service Department is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service, West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Cannon Wilson. I play offensive line, defensive line. This would be my second year playing football. And for team goals, I'd say we want to beat Craig and go to the playoffs. And for my personal goals, I just want to get better this season. And outside of football, I also play lacrosse, and I also enjoy camping, snowmobiling, dirt biking, all that outdoor stuff. My favorite subject in school would be science. I think it's interesting. And this summer, I just chilled, hung out with friends, hit the gym, got stronger for football. Plans after I graduate, either travel the world or attend college. Not sure where yet, though. And my favorite movie would probably be The Blind Side. Just it's a good, solid classic. I am Cannon Wilson. I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Modern day diesels can throw a check engine light when the DEF system is malfunctioning due to the temperature drops. Bad heaters, bad sensors, and bad pumps are a common problem this time of year. Don't wait until you're in limp mode on the side of the road. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center, located at 2565 Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Please support Builders First Source and all of our Steamboat Sailor Sports sponsors as they enable us to bring you over 110 live high school sports broadcasts throughout the year. Find the complete Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast schedule and tune in at steamboatradio.com.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Tanner Cobb, number 1. I'm a quarterback. I play football for about 10 years now. Team goal definitely this year is to make the playoffs and beat Craig. Another personal goal is also beating Craig. Other sports, I play baseball. I play baseball, football. Favorite subject in school is science, just because I like hands-on stuff in labs. This summer I played a lot of baseball and traveled and fished. After I graduate, I plan to go to college. My favorite movie is probably The Sandlot. I'm Tanner Cobb, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Brian Harvey live at beautiful Aspen High School at the base of Aspen Highlands Mountain. No snow on it yet, but who knows what we'll get after this game. We've got a stiff breeze right now as we broadcast here from the top of the press box here at Aspen High School. They called for monsoon weather, thunder, lightning. I'm prepared to go down under if I have to, but we'll see what we can get done. Stu Kochi on his way, so I'll be manning both the camera and the play-by-play duty, so bear with me. Your Steamboat Sailors are in white, black numbers, black helmets, while the Aspen Skiers are reverse, all black, white numbers, black helmets, red piping. Steamboat Sailors coming in at 2-0. Aspen Skiers at 1-0. One of these teams will get the loss. Last year, the Steamboat Sailors got the win at home. It was a 4-point victory. The Steamboat Sailors got a last-minute interception from Luke Jordan to seal the deal. So we shall see what happens. Kicking off here for the Aspen Skiers, it looks like number 10, Carter Kuhlman. No, I'm sorry, that's number 18, Yale Geisel. So here comes the kick, a big high kick, heading back, and it looks like that one's going to head out of bounds, and it will be a penalty as they wanted to keep that one away from Tyler Grove. Good to see Tyler Grove back there. He did have a and had been limited on offensive snaps. He's been a defensive specialist So the Sailors will have it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, going right to left on your radio dial. Tanner Cobb, the quarterback. Thomas Krupp will be in the backfield. Coach mentioned that we may see some two-back sets with both Krupp and Eli Beaver in the backfield. Let's see how they start it. Right now it's Krupp to the right of Cobb. One receiver out wide to the left. There's a handoff to Krupp. He gets buried in the backfield, and it will be a 5-yard loss. So obviously the Skiers, their home opener, starting off on fire. And that'll be a 2nd down and about 14 and a half, maybe 15 for the first. Ball marked down at about the 30 and a half yard line. Sailors send 2 receivers off to the right. Vanderbosch wide, back to pass, quick flare out. That's to Krupp. Krupp's got an opening. Krupp takes it up this side, finds the sideline, and picks up about 10 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5. 11:20 just underway. Opening drive here for your Steamboat Sailors. Big shout out to Builders First Source for all your building materials, 2 convenient locations, basically bracketing downtown. Steamboat Springs on 13th Street in their original location, and up in the old Alpine Lumber location. 2 receivers in tight here to the left. They're on that left hash. Handoff. And there goes, is that Beaver or is that Krupp? That is Eli Beaver, and he gets the 1st down. A 10-yard pickup of his own. Of course, you can listen and watch this game on the World Wide Web at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You across the globe at steamboatradio.com streaming. And then, of course, terrestrially in the Yampa Valley at 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial. Sailors have it 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of Aspen. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 in tight to the left. Handoff to Krupp. He's got an opening. He breaks it. Turns on the afterburners. The bounds, or taken down at about the 26-yard line. A big carry. He's hard to bring down when he gets daylight. He turns those afterburners on, and look out. Again, I am multitasking here today. I'm going to try not to do too much. 10:28 left in this first quarter. Opening drive for the Sailors. 2 receivers. That's Abbott Gotro. Cohen Vanderbosch in the slot with the red sleeves. There's a fake handoff. Cobb's going to roll to his right, throws that one up, and he's got a man. And man, Lucas Krupp could not come down with that one. And it will be a 2nd and 10. Ball marked down at the 26-yard line of Aspen. A good play design there. Sailors just couldn't quite make that completion. 2 receivers in tight to the left, 1 wide to the right. That looks like Gotro. In motion goes Vanderbosch, and that's a quarterback keep. Tanner Cobb, he's going to spin forward and get down to about the 21-yard line. A pickup of about 5 yards on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Ball marked down at the 21. Sailors need to get to about the 12-yard line for the first. Clock ticking here with 9:45 left in this first quarter. Big shout out to Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. 2 receivers to the right, 1 in tight off to the left. Krupp in the backfield with Cobb. Cobb, inside handoff there to Krupp. Krupp's got the 1st down, and then some. He's inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for your Steamboat Sailors. First and 10. Ball marked down at the 9-yard line. Clock ticking here with 9:20 left in this first quarter. Opening drive for your Steamboat Sailors. That right there was a nice inside handoff. Once again, Krupp not afraid to run between the tackles. He's not the biggest kid out there, but he is thick. 3 receivers off to the right. 2 men in the backfield, both Beaver and Krupp. This one goes to Beaver. Beaver takes it around the outside. He stumbles, and he's going to be brought down for a little bit of a loss here. Looks like about a 5-yard loss. That'll bring up a 2nd and goal from the 15, and really he just lost his footing there. So Eli Beaver could not get the edge there. Good penetration by the Aspen Skiers defensive line there. Clock still ticking here with 8:29 left in this first quarter. Gotro, the receiver, off to the left. Cobb's going to roll to his right, looking. He's got a man open. Vanderbosch dives, and did he know he did not bring it in? And we've got flags and whistles, and it's going to be a holding against the Steamboat Sailors. So it will be 3rd and goal with the hold. That's going to march the Sailors back. Let's see where they mark it. Clock is stopped with 8:13 left. As you can tell, we've got a breeze here. Breeze is blowing across the field from the Sailor sideline here to the Aspen sideline. Ball's going to be marked down at the 25-yard line, so 2nd down, goal to goal. Now, Eli Beaver has proven he's kicked a 40-yard field goal. He's got the leg. But with this wind, I'm not sure they're going to want to go for it. And, of course, we've got a couple of downs here to make things happen. Let's see what they do. Sailors sent Krupp, Lucas Krupp, wide to the right. 2 men in the backfield, Beaver and Krupp. Thomas Krupp, of course, Thomas and Lucas twins, 2 receivers to the left. And we got a quick whistle there. And let's see what the call is. Is this going to be a false start on the Sailors? It is. So the Sailors get all the way down to the 9-yard line, get a 1st and goal. Now they're moving in the wrong direction. 0-0 the score, 8:11 left in this first quarter. Sailors break the huddle. Tanner Cobb getting the signal from the sidelines. Ball marked down to the 30-yard line. So 2nd and 30, excuse me. Gotro way wide to the right. Cohen Vanderbosch, we got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to passes Cobb. Cobb looking, throws. Oh, that ball gets tipped. He gets taken down. And, of course, the Aspen Skier hometown fans are fired up right now. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and a country mile here. Sailors want to get some of that back so they can maybe get a little more makeable field goal or get close and go for it. Offenses showed they can move the football. Clock is stopped with 8:07. Struble coming out, Beaver coming back in. Gotro's going to go way wide off to the right. Cohen Vanderbosch in the slot. Pitch over there to Krupp. Krupp's got some room. Krupp rolls to his right. He's going to be hauled down after a pickup of maybe 3 yards. So let's see what the Sailors do here. That's going to bring up a 4th and goal to go. Ball marked down at the 28-yard line. And they're going to line up here for the field goal. Not a bad move because the ball in Colorado high school football will automatically go to the 20. Whether he makes it or not, well, if he misses it. There's the kick. That one's blocked. But it's returnable. No, I guess not. So the ball's going to go to the 20-yard line. Oh, now, see. There. And now we got flags all over the place. Horse collar tackle. Mayhem on the field. We'll wait. weather rolling in here. So the Sailors with the penalty. Let me throw it over the... Sir, can you put that over the electrical and then we maybe tape it for me? Thank you, guys. So I'm the lone wolf up here right now. Stu's stuck in traffic. Hopefully he will be here shortly. We got a little bit of rain coming down. Thanks to our friends with the Aspen PD for helping out up here. There's an inside handoff. Pickup of about 4 from Dylan Micah. So second down, about 6 to go for the first. And there's a handoff over the right side. Positive yards. Micah again, he had a big game. He gets steps out of bounds at the 20. And he had a huge game. 130 yards against Grand Valley. And that is going to bring up a... And we got a penalty on the play, so that's going to march it back a little bit. Yeah, thank you. So that's going to be a 2nd and 10. Ball's going to be marked down to the 45-yard line, so sending the Skiers back. From the gun is Morrell. Morrell, the sophomore quarterback. He's got an arm and he sends it down the sideline. Intended receiver Malcolm Berg and just overthrew him. But man, the sophomore quarterback showed that he's got a cannon. Beautiful spiral and a heavy wind. But that one falls incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Ball at the Sailors' 45-yard line. Skiers in black, Sailors in white if you're watching at home. Back to passes. Morrell stands, got a man, and that one falls incomplete. Looking for Malcolm Berg once again. Malcolm Berg, the leading receiver, had 75 yards against Grand Valley through the air. And this will be a punting situation. Thomas Krupp back deep for your Steamboat Sailors. Geisel, the punter, here comes the snap and the kick. It's going to be a line drive, and it's going to squirt into the end zone, and the Sailors will get it at the 20. Big shout out to our friends at Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing you local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to you and your business. Go to DotsonPOS.com to learn more. Oh, shoot. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Steamboat Sailors on their own 20. Sailors in white, moving right to left, inside handoff. That's Krupp. Krupp's got the first down at the 30, still on his feet, bounces to the outside. He's at the 50, and he's turned out of bounds at the Aspen 45. He goes out of bounds. That's going to stop. We do have a flag on the play, and that looks like it's going to go against the Sailors. Another holding call here as we're starting to see a heavy rain of falling. So that's going to bring it back. Oh my, holding call. So that's going to bring after the Sailors had the first down and then some. They're going to be marked back to their own 15-yard line. It'll bring up a 1st and 15. Oh, that hurts. Krupp's going to catch a breather here. Eli Beaver checks into the game at running back. We've got Cohen Vanderbosch off to the left, Abbott Gotro to the right. Here comes the snap. Inside handoff to Beaver. Beaver takes it right up the middle, picks up 6 yards on the carry. Back past the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 2nd down and about 9.5 for the first. Clock ticking here, 5:32 left in this first quarter, 0-0 the score. Sailors sending Gotro off to the left, Cohen Vanderbosch to the right. Handoff up the middle to Krupp. Krupp, little shimmy, little shake. Now he finds the outside. Now he's got it. Slips his way back up to the 50. Beautiful carry by Thomas Krupp. Ball's going to be marked down at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors. No penalty flags there. So Krupp's already got 100 yards, but 60 of them have been called back, unfortunately. 1st and 10 for the Sailors. Receivers to the right and left. 2 men in the backfield. And Krupp, I thought the ball went to Krupp, but that was a quarterback keep. Tanner Cobb fooled us all and just ran for 15 yards down that right sideline on a sweep play. A beautiful, beautiful deception there. So 1st and 10 for the Sailors. Ball is marked down at the Aspen Skiers 34-yard line. Skiers calling a timeout on the field. We'll take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for plumbing, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable service, quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40. That's Steamboat Ace Hardware. Also, a big shout out to our friends at Ellens & Strom, attorneys at law. When life throws you a real penalty flag, Ellens & Strom has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, and more. Todd Ellens and his team certainly have you covered. Go to ellensstrom.com. So it's 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors. Ball is marked down inside the 35. Two receivers to the left, one in tight to the right. Ball on that right hash mark. Man in motion is Vanderbosch. He gets the pitch. Vanderbosch on the sweep. The sweep, spins, stays on his feet, and he's going to pick up positive yards as he gets down inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. Ferraro with the tackle for the Aspen Skiers. That'll bring up a 2nd down and about 4 to go for the first. Sailors munching up clock here, primarily having their most success running the football. Vanderbosch goes wide to the right. Abbott Gotro to the left in tight. And there's a handoff to Beaver. Beaver's got room. Breaks a hole right up the gut. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. Down to the 5. Eli Beaver with a 1st down and then some. So a huge run for the junior running back. And we are seeing a heavy dose of both Eli Beaver and Thomas Krupp. They've just been rotating and staying fresh. I think it's the way to go. So 1st and goal for the Steamboat Sailors. 2nd time inside the 10-yard line. Tanner Cobb from the gun. He's got Krupp in the backfield. And we've got flags, and it looks like it's going to be a false start for the Sailors, as that one came from the back judge, and that's going to push the Sailors back. That's a 5-yard penalty, so that's going to move it back to the 10. So 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Should be first down. Should be first down.
They have 2 on the side.
So Cobb from the gun. Man in motion is Vanderbosch. Inside handoff. Krupp still on his feet. So patient. Takes it into the end zone. Sailors on top 6-0. Thomas Krupp with a 10-yard run. So Thomas Krupp, man, having a great senior year. Sailors line up for the extra point. The wind has died. We've got kind of an eerie sky here as the rain is starting to let up. Eli with the kick. There comes the snap to hold the insurance touchdown of the game. The insurance touchdown of the game. Mountain West Insurance, solutions for life with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Eli Beaver with the kick, 2 men deep, heels on the goal line for the Aspen Skiers. It looks like Liam Drake. Sailors will do that quick sprint to the ball, then they break up, head to their lanes. Beaver is the kicker. Malcolm Berg, the speedy receiver. Also back deep, here comes the kick. And that one is a squibber, and it's going to be fielded down. Berg can't handle it, bobbles it at the 5, picks it back up. Sailors, good coverage, and Berg is out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So a good job by the Sailors special teams there to keep the Skiers pinned down deep on their side of the field. Ball will be on that far hash mark. So 1st and 10, ball inside the 15 for Aspen to about the 14. They spread it way wide. Marolt likes to pass. Back to pass. No, now he fakes it. Handoff there over the right side. Sailors read that one like a book. Dylan Micah goes down for a loss. And it will be 2nd down and about 11 for the first. Inside handoff again. Dylan Micah can't find an opening there. Good pressure here by the Steamboat Sailors defensive line. It's great to see some big boys back there, isn't it? Wyatt O'Neal. Kenny Orse, the horse. Oh, quick whistle there. Looks like it's going to be an illegal procedure. Quick flag thrown. Let's see who this goes against here. Let's see what they call. And that is going to be a false start against the Skiers, and that's going to push them back even further. So back inside the 10-yard line to about the 9.5. A.J. Giesling in there at linebacker, as is Lyle Henniger for your Steamboat Sailors. Tyler Grove, defensive back corner. Man in motion, passing situation here. Marolt from the gun. Big shift right here as we had wholesale changes. Receivers went from one side of the field to the other. Back to pass. Marolt looking. Gets flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to run. Takes it over that left side. Sailors don't let him out. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a 4th and long. So great coverage by your Steamboat Sailors. Punting situation here for Aspen. Back deep for the Sailors, Thomas Krupp. Here comes the punt. It's a big high one. It's going to fall down at about the 45. Krupp has a hard time with it, but he jumps on it. So the Sailors get away with one there. Hart skipped a little beat there as Thomas Krupp had a hard time fielding that punt. Not easy in this rain. So the Sailors will have it 1st and 10 at the Aspen 48-yard line. Sailors in white moving right to left on your radio dial and video screen. Cobb from the gun. Scott Krupp to his left. And that's going to be a quarterback keep. Cobb breaks his way through the line. Stumbling, bumbling, and picks up about 7 yards on the carry. Let's see where they mark him down. Sure enough, that'll be a 2nd down and about 3, maybe 4 to go for the 1st down. Second down. 3 to go for the first. 2 receivers here off to the left near side. Ball's on that right hash. Cobb from the gun. 2 running backs. That's a handoff to Beaver. Beaver right up the gut. He's got the 1st down to the 30 and taken down at about the 29. Let's see where they mark him. So Eli Beaver, thunder and lightning. So much fun to watch. And with the 2 weeks off, the Sailors continuing to add more to 2 receivers now. Handoff to Beaver. He comes across, inside handoff, and he's going to pick up another 9 yards. So that will bring up, let's see where they mark this. It's going to be really close to the 1st. And that's going to do it after 1/2 of play. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Mountain Eyeworks, helping you, me, and the refs see better. Mountain Eyeworks with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat and Craig. Online at mountainayeworks.com. Let Dr. Erica and the gang help you with all your eye care needs. Go to mountainayeworks.com. Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Steamboat Roofing helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. And if you couldn't tell, if you're watching at home at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel, I think Bob Dylan said it best, a hard rain's going to fall. And it is falling right now. All right, 2nd quarter action, getting ready to cook here. Your Steamboat Sailors driving again just outside of the 20-yard line, down to about the 21. Eli Beaver. They are loading the box for Beaver and Krupp. We've got Vanderbosch. He's going to go in motion, and an inside handoff. Krupp doesn't care who's in the box. He says, come and get me, and he just picked up the 1st down and then some. He's going to be marked down to the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Steamboat Sailors, leading 7-0 right now, looking to add to that. Ball's marked down at the 15-yard line, so they can get a 1st down without scoring. 2 running backs in the backfield. Love this 2-man backfield with Cobb. Fakes the handoff. Now Cobb's going to keep it. Cobb's on his feet, and he's going to take it to the house. Tanner Cobb, quarterback sneak. Oh, how scary is that? You got to pick your poison there. Who are we going to defend? Eli Beaver, the junior. Thomas Krupp, the stud senior running back, or Tanner Cobb, the quarterback. Tanner Cobb took that one. And the Sailors up 13-0, looking to make it 14 here with the Eli Beaver extra point. Here comes the snap. Tanner Cobb. Ooh! That one squirts by. And a smart play there by Beaver just to fall on it. As that ball, you can tell it's getting moist out here right now. I don't think the heavy stuff's coming down till later. I'd like to thank One Off Performance Center, Jason and the gang, formerly Doc's Auto Clinic. They specialize in diesel, but they've got you covered. John Jordan and his team can fix anything. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive. So 11:15 left in this first half. Sailors with a 13-0 lead. Botched extra point there, bad snap, or I don't know. Now, this is where the Sailors with this running game are just going to be hard to stop. You run the ball, and then you pop a pass in there because we know Tanner Cobb can throw the football. But this Aspen Skier team is not going away, people. These two schools have a mutual disrespect for one another. They play each other tight. Doesn't matter what sport. Aspen rolled us in basketball and lacrosse last year. We beat them in hockey and football. It's just the way it is. Every year it's a little bit different. Great rivalry. Eli Beaver with the kick. He's going to send a squibber up there because it's hard to handle. Ball's there. Oh, ball's down. Sailors down there. And I think that is recovered by the Aspen Skiers. Number 5, Connor Anderson with a heads-up play there, just falling on the ball. And it will be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. The Skiers own 22. 11-11 left in this second quarter. 13-0 Sailors lead. So Aspen spreading it out. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. Marolt with a handoff. Inside, Sailors read that one. We've got a shipwreck in the middle of the field. As that was all Sailors. Dylan Micah could not find an opening there. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Hurry up offense here for the Skiers. Marolt, the sophomore quarterback. Another inside handoff there. Dylan Micah gets positive yards on that one, picking up about 6 right through the gut. And that will bring up a 3rd down. Looks like about 5 to go for the first. And another handoff there to Dylan Micah over that right side. And he's got the 1st down. We'll see where they mark it, but looked like he fell forward, picked up about 5-6 yards on the play, and he's dangerous. In that Grand Valley game, he picked up 135 yards on the ground. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on that right hash mark. Oh, my. Struble bursting through the gap. Sean Struble. I almost called him Robbie, but Sean Struble with the tackle. 2 receivers to the right and left. From the gun is Marolt. He's looking. He's got men in his grill. Stepping up. Throws that ball up, and that one's going to be caught. What a pass and what a catch. And we've got a penalty flag on the play as number 8, 10 Westner, comes up with it. Welcome, Stu Kochi, Michelle Wilson. They made it. We love it. Careful with my broadcast stuff's right there. I don't want to disconnect us. And they are prepared. Let's get that right there. In the excitement, not exactly sure what the penalty was. Personal foul against the Sailors. Another 15 yards tacked on to the play. That's going to bring up a first. Hurry up offense here for the Skiers. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Oh, Aaron snap! Morale can't handle it. Sailors pick it up! That is recovered by number 8, Blue Willis. So the Sailors catch a huge break. Good to see you guys.
Good to be here.
It's a little moist up here. 13-0 the score, 9:16 left in this first half. Sailors get the ball back on the turnover. This rain and moisture certainly wreaking havoc for both teams right now. We've got an injured player on the field. Stu, let me slide through. I got to find my sponsor sheet. Which is also wet. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Motors. Your home for brand new Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram trucks with door-to-door service. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com. Also like to thank Johnny B. Good's Diner. Johnny B's, of course, have all sorts of September specials going on, including, oh boy, $3.99 mimosas and Bloody Marys all weekend long. All right, let's see if, all right, Stu, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. Friend?
Thank you. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. You could serve your detention later. But we're on top of the press box. I'd be late too. So it's we got a great view. And right now, Sailors enjoying a 13-0 lead. They have been able to run the ball, Stu, and they've been running a two-man backfield. So we've seen Eli Beaver and Thomas Krupp together, and they scored on their last touchdown. I don't know if you saw that on the way in.
Michelle saw it. I was driving.
But it was a great play, and you got two men. You fake it to one of them in the backfield, and then the quarterback, Tanner Cobb, took that one and snuck it in for a 10-yard touchdown run. So Sailors right now looking to add to that before the half is over. Inside handoff there. No, that's a quarterback keep. Cobb gets pushed back, but let's see where they mark him. It looks like he's going to pick up a yard or two. He'll be marked down to about the 41-yard line. Gang tackled there, though, but forward progress takes him to the 38. So it'll be second down, about 9 to go. Clock ticking here with 8:48 left in this third quarter. Sailors send Abbott Gotra wide to the left. Vanderbosch is in tight to the left. They've got trips in tight here. Man in motion is Vanderbosch. Inside handoff to Krupp. He's so patient. Picks up 5-6 yards on the play. Gets tackled from behind. So that's going to bring up a third down and about 4 to go.
We got the one score. What was the other one? We missed that while we were trying to find parking.
That was Thomas Krupp.
Okay.
Thomas Krupp in the first quarter ran a 10-yard run, and he's just getting more mature. He just shows his patience, waits for the blockers in front of him. He's so calm with a quarterback keep, little outside, Tanner Cobb, positive yards, still on his feet, stumbling, bubbling. He's going to be marked out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Sailors.
Man.
Really. And again, hard to stop, right? And with this rain, why throw the football?
That's right. It's hard enough to hold on to it as a quarterback rather than even throwing it.
Well, the ball starts getting heavy, and we had a pretty heavy rain falling here. You can see it in the lights. So that's going to put first and 10, ball right at the 20-yard line. Sailors in the red zone. Handoff there, around the outside goes Krupp. Krupp's on his feet, cuts it back now, out of bounds at about the 6. So the Sailors will have it first and goal. Now the Sailors on their opening drive took it right down to the 9-yard line, got it first and goal, and then proceeded to have about 5 penalties called against them.
Yeah, we heard that. Man, they were, what was there, 25, 35 yards in the opposite direction?
Yeah, we went the wrong way.
Yeah.
But they seem to have battened down the hatches a little bit. Do you need that for the camera?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh, and we got another penalty. Just as we speak, there's dirty laundry on the field. And I heard Don Henley lives in town here, so no surprising here. I'm looking for the bubble-headed bleach bond, but no. That is going to bring up now a 1st and 15. Ball is marked down. What is that, Stu? Like the 26, 27?
Yep, 27.
So Gautreaux and Vanderbosch in tight here to the right. 2 men in the backfield. Krupp and Beaver. Tanner Cobb, the quarterback, he hands it off to Beaver. Beaver still on his feet. He cuts it back. Right down the middle he goes with literally 5 skiers on his back. Kid is so tough. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5. And maybe 6. Ball's inside the 20 down to what, the 11 there. Sailors break the huddle. They're going to send Gautreaux and Vanderbosch to the right. No receivers to the left. 2 men in the backfield. I just love this offensive line and defensive line. There's another handoff there to Beaver. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. But this line has been so effective, Stu. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, their feet are moving. They're staying on their blocks, making the holes.
Yeah, they are really playing good football, which of course we love. And you know, I've said this the last couple of weeks. The Sailors historically have never had a big football team, and we have 60-plus kids out. But our line, usually they break the huddle and all the big guys go to the quarterback, receiver, tight end. But we have got some hogs now. It is great to see.
There is some beef on that line.
There's the pitch to Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch over to the left side with the jet sweep. He's going to be close to the first down to about the 10-yard line. There certainly is, and I know you've got to feed one of those kids.
Yeah.
How many calories a day does Cannon consume? About 3,500.
Yeah.
Nothing is safe in the refrigerator. All right, it's 4th, and the Sailors are going to do a quarterback keep, 4th and 1, and I think they've got it, and they do. So the Sailors going for it. They get inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Sailors, and here comes the rain again. I'm going to start quoting a lot of classic rock songs here. I apologize, folks. So the Sailors have it. What do we think? 7-yard line, Stu? 8-yard line?
8-yard line, yep.
Clock ticking here, about 5 minutes left. Sailors not worried about that. The clock is their friend, up 13-0. Two receivers now spreading it out to the right, one to the left. One man in the backfield is Krupp. Errant snap, and that one looks like it might be picked up by the Skiers, and it is a tit for tat. And number 5, Connor Anderson, comes up with a huge fumble recovery, and that looked very similar to what we saw happen to Aspen. So this game is far from over, people. Wow. Now, did you see what happened there, Stu? Was it that Cobb didn't know the ball was coming? What do we think happened?
I think he was looking at the secondary part of it, took his eye off of it, and they snapped it before he was ready.
So two receivers now to the right, two to the left, ball between the two hashes. Merault, the sophomore quarterback, he's not afraid to throw it. He's got a gun, and he's going to. Back to pass, looking. Got a man down this left side. Good coverage, and that one is nearly picked off. A great defensive play there by number 2, Weston Worsley. Wow, what a play. Really good coverage there, and he was so disciplined. Didn't touch the receiver, just waited for the ball to fall, then he made the play. Clock stopped here with 4:45 left in this second quarter. Sailors leading 13-0. Man goes in motion left to right, inside handoff. Dylan Micah cuts it up, picks up 5 yards, but the Sailors read that. Lucas Johnson in on the tackle. Lucas Johnson leading the team on solo tackles. Great to see, at least coming into the game. We got two receivers in tight to the left, two wide to the right. There's a big pass out to the right. That's going to be good enough for a first down, a pickup of about 5-6 yards. Eli Beaver on the tackle, getting some help from Tyler Grove. First down, Skiers. Ball is marked down here to about the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Clock stopped momentarily here as they move the chains down to 4 minutes left in this first half. Inside handoff to Dylan Micah. He takes it up the gut. We get a shipwreck here in the middle of the field. Trying to see who was in on that tackle. Looks like number 52, Lloyd Warren was in there. Stu, you see anyone else? Or do you like?
I think it's number 68.
All right. That would be Miguel Uribe. Oh, the ball's down. Back to Merault, the quarterback. Now the ball's fumbled again. Sailors pick it up. They're at the 20. And that's going to be taken in for a touchdown by number 2, Weston Worsley. The Steamboat Sailors. What a wild and wacky play. Stu, what happened on that one?
You know, that ball was greased up.
Yep.
Nobody could get a handle on it.
Oh, my.
That was fantastic.
So, and Merault the quarterback picked the ball back up. It looked like he was trying to throw it. Then he dropped it. Mm-hmm. And as you said, yes, very much like a greased watermelon, greased pig. Yep. Nobody's catching that thing.
Yep.
All right, the Sailors are going to line up here for the extra point. 19-0 is the score. Here comes the snap. The hold now. Going to roll out. Tanner Cobb looking. Tanner Cobb to the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion, Cohen Vanderbosch, reminiscent of 2009. Aaron Finch pulling out some magic from the playbook. Oh, my. I think that was by design.
That was classic.
So what happened on that play, Coach?
He just rolled out. He went to the corner of the end zone and pulled it in.
So the snap was up high. So Tanner Cobb, the quarterback and the holder, he stood up. Now, remember, if he's on his knees and then tries to pass, he's down.
He's down.
So it was a great play. Great snap by the center. And then he rolled off to his right, found Vanderbosch alone in the back corner of the end zone. So the Sailors get that point back. 2 points on the conversion. They're up 3 scores, 21-0, with 3:21 left.
You know, sometimes this rain can play games with you, and play games in your head.
Yeah.
And Steamboat is just focused.
You know, talking to Coach, they learned a lot of lessons last year. We were winning games, and all of a sudden we were favored. We did the game together. I think the first game you filmed was that Summit County game, which was just a little crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I think that was sort of the turning point, and things started going a little south after a really solid start. And I think coaches and the players aren't going to let that happen.
Agreed.
So Eli Beaver with the kick, a big high kick. That one is going to be fielded. Oh, ball down. They bumped into each other. It's at the 4, still on the ground. And that one's picked up by Berg over the right side. He's got a gap. And a nice tackle there. And it looked like number 8, Blue Willis, made that tackle. Otherwise, he had a lot of green. So I think it was Charlie Devers and Malcolm Berg, the 2 returners, bumped into each other, Stu. Ball dropped to the ground. And now it's getting in their head, right?
A little bit. Yep. They're very aware of that ball being that wet.
So the Sailors in white, Skiers in black. Skiers moving right to left on your radio dial if you're watching at home at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Inside handoff, Dylan Micah. He's got positive yards. Looks like he may be close to the first down. Is the ball down, though?
Again, the way he carried that ball, I mean, it was 2 hands on that. 1 over, 1 under.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to let that thing loose.
Well, this kid's a stud against Grand Valley. I've been saying it. 135 yards on the ground. He had a few catches as well. This Aspen team can move the ball, and they can move it in a hurry. So we've got 1 receiver way wide to the left. The ball is on the right hash. 2 receivers in tight there to the right. And inside handoff there. Dylan Micah gets the first down as he was just short. That was 2nd and short. And so he picks up about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line of Aspen.
The defensive line sure looks like they're holding their ground.
Oh, they are. And Coach is switching in a bunch of guys. Dylan Micah again brings that ball through the middle over the right side of the offensive line. Picks up about 6 or 7 on the carry. Blue Willis on the tackle there. Clock ticking here with 2:15 left. Skiers looking to the sideline, no huddle. 2 receivers in tight to the left, 2 wide to the left, 2 in tight to the right. Back to pass, Marolt looking, he's calm. And now throws that one out. That one's complete over the 50, down to the 45-yard line. Number 8 makes the reception. 10 Wesner. He had a big game as well.
Doing the hurry-up offense, 2-minute drill.
Yep, 2 receivers off to the right, in tight. That's Dylan Micah. Micah, he's got the first down, and he's out of bounds, and that's going to stop the clock with 1:43 left. Skiers gliding into Sailors territory here, down to the 29-yard line, maybe the 30 of Steamboat. Hurry-up offense right now. And the Sailors are going to call a timeout. That's a good call by Coach. You don't get to keep them after halftime. And right now they could get some fresh legs out there, slow this offense down, and who knows, maybe get a turnover here. I'd like to thank our friends at Builders First Source, 2 convenient locations on either side of downtown, bookends. Of course, on Pine Grove Road in the old Alpine Lumber location, and their original location on 13th Street for all your building materials. Also, a big shout out to our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Harris, Charlie, and the gang. coming for a test nap today, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Easy to find on Loggers Lane. Try plugging the mic cable back in. We got a lot of water here too, so we're hearing that there's a humming or a whine. What I would suggest, if you're getting that whine, I don't believe we're getting it on the radio side of the broadcast, so if you can stream the video and then listen to the audio on the stream, there's a complete pass over the right side, and I will check it at halftime here. But electronics and water don't do well. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Marolt from the gun. He's down at the 20. Inside handoff. Dylan Micah met by a flotilla of Sailors. Lloyd Warren in on the tackle. So 3rd down, about 2 to go for the first. Basically, Aspen just needs to get to the other side of the 20. They're spreading it out, though. Inside handoff, Dylan Micah. Sailors read it, and he's going to be close. Let's see where they mark him down. He is right at the 20, and that's going to bring up a first down. So Eli Beaver on the tackle there. 49 seconds and counting left in this first half. Sailors leading 21-0. Aspen would love to go into the half with a score here, a little bit of momentum. Let's see what the Sailors can do. Marolt, the sophomore quarterback, flares it out to the left, and he is caught there by Weston Worsley, who is having a heck of a half. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. And we're going to get a timeout, Aspen. Sailors up 21-0 with scores from Thomas Krupp, Tanner Cobb, and Weston Worsley with the fumble recovery, and he took it into the end zone. Love to get that defensive score. You know, Coach Scott Prismus is excited about that. And again, we will revisit our connections and see if we can't improve the sound on the video. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Skiers totally spreading it out. Dylan Micah, the lone running back, with the quarterback, Marolt. Not sure what we're waiting for here, but the refs have not given us the signal yet. Are they looking to put more time on the clock? We've got 22 seconds up there right now. Sailors leading 21-0.
Yep, they're looking for 2 more seconds on the clock.
Stu, we're in Aspen. They're probably looking for 10 more seconds on the clock. But the refs say 2. So 3 receivers spread out wide to the right. 1 to the left, 5 receivers all told. Back to pass. Marolt throws it to the back end of the end zone, and that one's turned away. No flag on the play. Worsley with another great play. Weston Worsley, wow, what a game he's playing.
Their one-on-one coverage has been right on.
And he's just so patient. A lot of times, you know, cornerbacks will get a little too handsy, right? Mm-hmm. Clock now down to 19 and stopped with the incomplete pass. Marolt looking to the other side, overthrows his intended receiver. That's going to stop the clock with 16 seconds left and bring up a 4th down and 9. Obviously 4-down territory with 16 seconds left. They've got a kicker. Here comes the snap. The hold looks wide.
It's short.
So the Sailors will get it with 11 seconds left. Yale Geisel did not get all of that ball. And you can see the rain coming back at us. So 21-0 the score. Sailors on top. They'll have the ball for this final drive. I'm thinking we'll get a little victory formation here. Tanner Cobb under center. He's going to take a knee, and the Sailors will take a 21-0 lead into the half. A big half of play for your Steamboat Sailors. So your Steamboat Sailors with a 21-0 lead after one half of play with touchdowns from Thomas Krupp, Tanner Cobb, and Worley with the fumble recovery. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial, on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. And of course, at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial. We'll be back. We've got some Sailor spotlights on the way. We'll have our second half stats and second half action on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Paint,
Builder's First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellington Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Ironworks,
Jivey Goods Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors. Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Kids are back in school and hunting season is close at hand. But have you gotten all of your outdoor projects completed? Steamboat Ace is here to help. They have the stain you need for your deck so it's protected through the winter. How about that trim on the house that needs to be painted? You know Steamboat Ace is an outstanding paint store inside a great hardware store. And don't forget they carry camping gear with great brands like Yeti, Coleman, and Weber. Steamboat Ace is here to help you get your work done and enjoy the great outdoors. Steamboat Ace, your helpful hardware place.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Abbott Gocho. I'm going to be number 5 this year, and I play safety and receiver. I've been playing football since 3rd grade, so I don't know how many years that is, but team and personal goals, I want to make the playoffs and make a deep run in the playoffs. Other sports activities of interest, I like to play lacrosse, and I like to play college football 25 with my friends. My favorite subject in school is probably study hall, because I get to study and stuff like that. What did you do this summer? I went camping and I played football most. Plans after you graduate, I want to get into the medical field and do physical therapy and stuff like that and help other athletes. What is your favorite movie? I would say Cars 2. I love that movie. I am Abbott Gocho, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student-athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports Broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski Bike Run, Roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Kids are back in school and hunting season is close at hand. But have you gotten all of your outdoor projects completed? Steamboat Ace is here to help. They'll have the stain you need for your deck so it's protected through the winter. How about that trim on the house that needs to be painted? You know Steamboat Ace is an outstanding paint store inside a great hardware store. And don't forget they carry camping gear with great brands like Yeti, Coleman, and Weber. Steamboat Ace is here to help you get your work done and enjoy the great outdoors. Steamboat Ace, your helpful hardware place.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Thomas Krupp. I'm number 20 and I play running back. I've been playing football since 2nd grade. Our team goal is to make playoffs. My personal goal is 1,500 rushing yards. I played basketball and lacrosse. My favorite subject in school is probably construction tech. I went to some football camps over this summer and work. My plans after I graduate is to get a major in civil engineering. And my favorite movie is the Garfield movie. I am Thomas Krupp and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELE.
And working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builder's First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Modern day diesels can throw a check engine light when the DEF system is malfunctioning due to the temperature drops. Bad heaters, bad sensors, and bad pumps are a common problem this time of year. Don't wait until you're in limp mode on the side of the road. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center, located at 2565 Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Tyler Grove, and I am a wide receiver and a cornerback. This will be my 4th year playing football. My team goal for this year is to beat Craig, and my personal goal is to go hard every single snap. I also play lacrosse, wrestling, and I like to hunt and fish. My favorite subject in school is history because I like to learn about how our nation came to be. And my plan, I do not know what I'm doing after I graduate. My favorite movie is Step Brothers because I think it's hilarious. I am Tyler Grove, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builder's First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Brian Harvey, Stu Kochi, live at Aspen High School. Got about 4 minutes left here on the clock. Teams have not quite made it out. We've got some future Aspen skiers on the field right now playing a little flag football. But after one half of play, Stu, it's been all Steamboat, 21-0. You know, the Sailors were able to drive the ball on that opening drive all the way down to the 9-yard line. They had it 1st and goal, and then they got backed up with a bunch of penalties. They tried going for it. They turned the ball over. And since that time, their defense has been very, very good. A lot of turnovers has obviously been the problem for Aspen. But Aspen, they like to do it through the air. You could tell this Merle kid can throw the ball all over the field. But this ball right now is not an easy ball to throw around the field.
Yeah, it seems like they've tried to figure out how to hold on to this ball as wet as it is out there. You got a wet turf. The turf is a lot more slick, just as slick as what real grass is. A muddy ball.
Maybe even slicker.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, and they figured out how to hold on to the ball. The Sailors are doing a great job holding on to the ball, moving the ball, finding the holes, just getting the ball down the field. It's been great.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Sailors may have completed one pass and they've thrown 3. And then it's been all run, and quite frankly, I'd keep doing it. Let's just munch that clock. Keep the ball away from the skiers. Easier said than done, because the skier team, you can tell they can strike quickly, and it's a 3-score game. They're not out of it.
You know, the Steamboat secondary, boy, they've been doing a great job one-on-one. Just, like you said earlier, taking their time. And
Weston Worley.
Oh, man.
His coverage is phenomenal. You can see the maturity. A lot of times these guys have their ball is, he knows where the receiver is, and he makes the play right when the ball hits that receiver's hands.
Yeah, it's been a great first half. Looking forward to the second half. Looks like the rain is going to slow down a little bit. The wind is still ripping across the field, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them too much.
No, and the Sailors got on the board in the first quarter with a Thomas Krupp 10-yard run. It was 1st and goal. The ball was backed up to about the 10-yard line. Great run, and what Krupp is showing is his maturity. He is so patient with the ball. He's so quick. He can find the hole, but he just waits. And he's so slippery. The Aspen skiers know he's going to get the ball, and they can't do anything about it.
You know, on a dry day, he's dangerous. Today, twice as bad with the rain.
And what the Sailors have been doing with that two-back set is giving Eli Beaver has gotten way more carries than we normally see, and he's making the most of it. He's got himself several big long runs. He hasn't gotten in the end zone just yet. We got the second touchdown was a quarterback keep. With the two-back set, though, you fake the handoff to Cobb. You give a head fake there to Eli, and Tanner Cobb just kept it and ran over that right side.
Confusion into that defensive line, the linebackers, the secondary, they don't know where to look because they're both so dangerous back there.
Absolutely. And, of course, the third touchdown was a turnover. Weston Worley, who's having a great half defensively, picked up the fumble and took it into the end zone. That kid has got to be stoked. It's going to be a fun bus ride home for him. And let's see, the Sailors have to hold on. We don't want to celebrate too much here, right?
Nope.
We've been up like this before, but this team knows it. They know it. And that's the thing about building a winning culture is you sometimes have to get punched in the mouth. Last year we had such a great start to the season, and then the wheels kind of fell off. Coaches this coaching staff with basically 4 head coaches on the staff. You've got Aaron Finch, who's up here, the offensive coordinator. Well, he's the head coach of that 2009 team that went to the state championship game against Valor Christian. You've got Sean Baumgardner, who coached this team for several years in the middle 2015-16s, that era. You've got, of course, Jay Hamrick, who's the principal, who's coaching the offensive and defensive lines. Jay has helped build this program. When he was the head coach, before we lost his son Jesse, he got kids off the hallway. We have 60-plus kids, 70 kids on the team, and I attribute a lot of that to Jay. And I'll tell you what, Scott Prismus has just taken the ball and run with it. He's now working at the school as a counselor. He's loving every day. He's tough, but he's loving, and he's built a great family.
Yeah, there's a ton of leadership, in this coaches. The kids are so proud to be Sailors and play for them. It's been amazing.
Well, it's been fun to watch because I've called a lot of football games over the years, and there's been some dry years for the Steamboat Sailors. It is fun to see. Usually it's the other way, or it's been the other way around up until 4 or 5 years ago. And now this team is starting to see. They're like, okay, we need to put this one away. We can't celebrate. Let's see what the doctor has in store. Your Steamboat Sailors are in white, black helmets, black numbers. The Aspen Skiers in all black, white numbers, black helmets. And this Aspen Skier team is not going to go away. And they circled this game. Both of these schools sort of have as I like to say, in fun, a mutual disrespect for one another. 2 ski towns going head to head. And with Battle Mountain not having a varsity football team, this is our mountain town rivalry, really. I mean, we've got Eagle Valley, of course, and they proved to be salty last year. That was a big punch in the mouth. I think the Sailors have got that game circled a few weeks from now.
Does Aspen have a JV team?
I am not sure if they've got a JV team or not.
I just counted the players. There's around 30 players on the Aspen on the field right now.
But you're not seeing a lot of kids, sort of the different color uniforms lined up on the sideline. I don't know, and it's hard for these ski towns, especially, with the education of the concussion and moms and dads not wanting their kids to play football. But honestly, after watching lacrosse, hockey, and football, I'd say lacrosse is the most barbaric sport of them all.
Yeah.
Now, I love it, but I'm only calling the game. But as a parent, it can be brutal.
And then you put like a number 77 in the goal.
Oh, yeah.
And he takes up like half of it at least.
Yep. Oh, that Aspen game last year was a tough one here in the playoffs. Sailors were with them. They shut George Redfern down, though. That Aspen skier team ended up going to the championship game. I don't believe they won it, but that was a heck of a lacrosse team. They graduated a bunch of seniors. So we'll see what happens this year, and that is the great thing about high school sports. You don't rebuild, you reload. So it looks like the wind is picked up, but the rain has stopped, at least momentarily. Big shout out to our producer, Michelle Wilson, doing a wonderful job here, keeping us dry. She's Mary Poppins, so we may go flying with that umbrella right now with this wind. So the Sailors are set to kick off here. Skiers have got 2 men back deep. Looks like Berg. Program's a little moist, as is everything. Yeah, Malcolm Berg and Ten Wesner are back deep for the skiers. Eli Beaver with the kick. Sailors sprint to it. Now they back up, take their lanes. Second half action underway. Your Sailors up 21-0. Here comes the kick. Big, high, booming kick. Fielded at the 5-yard line. Up over the right side. And Berg takes it up to about the 23-yard line. Sailors in on the tackles. Looks like big number 55 there for your Steamboat Sailors. Berschlaff. So second half action just underway.
So
go ahead.
What is that, with CSU and CU, they have the boot? What is that?
Well, it used to be the Rocky Mountain Rumble is what they called the game, right? But I don't know what they were playing for. Now in hockey, CC play for the bedpan or the something like that. But I don't know.
We need to have like the Battle of the Skis.
Oh, I think so. I like it. I think you're on. I didn't know where you were going with it.
That's
now
where I'm going.
Now I get it. All right, so Aspen ran that. Yards, maybe 1. Ball's going to be marked down about second down, 8 to go, maybe 9. Maralt, the quarterback's got 2 receivers to the right and left. Dylan Micah in the backfield. Quick flare out here to the right side. Sailors read that screen pass. Oh, call it there! Sailors have it, and they're going to take that one to the house. Is that Luke Jordan that just got that ball?
Number 21.
Luke Jordan, pick 6, and it looked like the receiver he had the ball in his hand, and it looked like he just pitched it to him. Yeah. I just think it's so slippery right now.
Yeah, it looked like the defensive guy got his arm up underneath, popped it out, and away he went.
So the Steamboat Sailors strike quick, 27-0, 11:01 left in this third quarter. Wow. Lining up for the extra point, Tanner Cobb is the holder, Eli Beaver the kicker.
59 seconds off the clock.
Here comes the snap, the hold, and the kick. And we got flags and dirty laundry all over the place. What do we got? It's got to go against the Sailors. False start. So the Sailors are going to have to re-kick here. They'll march back 5 yards. That was a line drive kick there by Beaver. Cobb, the holder. And here we go. Here comes the snap. The hold. The kick. It is good. No good. Looked good from this angle.
Yeah, it looked like the wind grabbed a hold of it.
Ref has a better angle than me as he's under the goalpost, so I will not argue. But with that in mind, let's give Mike Deemer and the gang at Johnny B. Goods a big shout out. We miss you up here, Deemer. They got $3.99 mimosas and Bloody Marys, some senior specials the whole month of September. I'm sure that pyramid's going to start up here soon. Keep it locked right here to KTYV. You'll get all the specials.
He's catering for me tomorrow.
Oh, you got him working hard.
Oh, I do.
I got a busy day tomorrow. I'm hosting emceeing the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Awesome.
Kurt Weiss's 80th birthday. I will be in to see Mike on Sunday. So 11:01 left in this third quarter. Sailors up 27-0. Sailors set to kick off again. Huge, 2 defensive scores. And I guess you can't really call that a pick 6. It was a fumble 6 because he had possession. So Eli Beaver with the kick. Malcolm Bird, Wesner back deep. Big high kick here from Beaver. That's going to be fielded by Wesner here on the 5. Takes it right up the gut, over the right side. That's Berg. Oh, he's got an opening, still on his feet. To the 40, to the 45, and we got a flag down. That is going to get the hometown fans fired up. So a nice return there by Malcolm Berg. But let's see, you think it's coming back? What's the call, Stu?
I think so.
Take this opportunity to thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you get a good night's sleep. Coming for a test nap today. So looks like a personal foul against the snow. No, 5-yard
holding.
Take this opportunity to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Easy to find, just in front of Steamboat Lumber, between Highway 40 and Shield Drive. You guys are doing inventory, Stu? That's no fun.
No.
There's a lot of nails to count. Who has to count the screws and the nails?
We actually make the vendor do it.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. From the gun is Moralt. Dylan Micah in the backfield, the lone running back. 1st and 10, ball at the Sailor 41-yard line. Steamboat up 27-0, 10:52 left in this third quarter. Good field position here, though, for the Skiers. Here comes the gun, back to pass. Moralt's going to send that one downfield, and that was picked off. No flag on the play, and guess who got it?
Yep.
Oh, no, that's Luke Jordan. So another big play by Luke Jordan.
Man. Wow, they are just spot on.
And again, you can see the maturity of this defense. I keep saying it. I thought that was Worley again. I thought it was Weston. But no, it was Luke. 2 defensive touchdowns, several turnovers already. I have lost count. Let me slide in here. Well, we gotta take this opportunity to thank our friends at Dotson Payment Solution. If you pay with plastic, Dotson POS has you covered. From loyalty cards, gift cards, loyalty programs, they have got you covered. Go to dotsonpos.com to find out more. Also, at Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life throws you a real penalty flag, Ellens and Strom has your back. We've got an injury timeout here and dead silence here in the stands. We'll thank a few more of our sponsors here. I'd like to thank the Paoli Group with the International Real Estate Brokerage, the agency. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. Mountain West Insurance bringing you, and Financial Services bringing you the insurance touchdown of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. Also, a big shout out to our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Mountain Eye Works, helping you, me, and the ref see better. Go see Dr. Erica and the gang. Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Also like to thank One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto Clinic. Same great service, same great place. Easy to find. West Steamboat on Copper Ridge Drive. Go see Jason and the gang. And Jason's pretty excited because his son Quentin, who's a sophomore, gets his first varsity action, and hopefully he'll see some playing time today. He's been playing JV for most of the season. He's a big wrestler, and it'll be good to see him come out on the field. Also like to thank our friends at Steamboat Motors, sales, service, parts, and accessories. We'll also take this time to thank our friends at Builder's First Source, 2 convenient locations for all your building materials, easy to find in their original location on 13th Street, and of course in the old Alpine Lumber location on Pine Grove Road. For all your building materials, go see Jimmy and the gang at Builder's First Source. We're going to take a quick break with your Steamboat Sailors up 27-0 right now. We've got an injury timeout on the field, and we'll be back in just a few on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builder's First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Win on 3, 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Springs.
Jason here with One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Modern day diesels can throw a check engine light when the DEF system is malfunctioning due to the temperature drops. Bad heaters, bad sensors, and bad pumps are a common problem this time of year. Don't wait until you're in limp mode on the side of the road. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center, located at 2565 Copper Ridge Drive. Book online at oneoffautocenter.com. One Off Auto Center.
We go the extra mile.
Hey, I'm Brian Ripley.
And I'm Justin Reed.
We are with the Paoli Group. The Paoli Group has made the strategic move to join forces with the agency.
We are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
As a high school coach and a member of the Paoli Group, our team is dedicated to serving the community and finding ways to give back.
Just like a Steamboat Sailor, we value teamwork, integrity, and character.
For all your real estate needs, find us at thepaoligroup.com. Let's go Sailors.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Weston Worley. I play wide receiver and cornerback. I've been playing football for 5 years now. My team or personal goals are I want to get 5 interceptions and 30 tackles. Other sports I play is track. Favorite subject in school is probably English. This summer I traveled a lot, going to Greece and some other places. Plans after I graduate is probably college. I don't know where or what my major will be yet. And my favorite movie is probably Star Wars. I'm Weston Worley, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builder's First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors football.
Brian Harvey, Stu Kochi back live at Aspen High School. Sailors, after the injury timeout, ran one play after the interception. A quarterback keep over the left side of the line. Steamboat picks up about 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up a second down and about 7. Sailors sending 2 receivers off to the right. 2-back set here with both Krupp and Beaver in the backfield. Handoff to Eli Beaver. Beaver literally takes half the defensive line on his back and picks up another 3 yards. The tough way, Stu.
That's for sure, but he just drags them right along.
So that'll bring up a third and about 5 to go for the first. Sailors literally started this drive at their own 5.5-yard line. Ball now to the 10. Receivers to the right and left. We have not seen a ton of passes from Cobb. And a handoff over that right side to Krupp. Krupp is going to be close to the first down. I'm not sure he got it, though. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he's going to be at least a yard short. And it looks like we have a player hurt. Is that Krupp? Oh, man. So we do have now a Steamboat player down on the field. The Aspen skier who got hurt is being transported to the hospital as we speak. Looked like he may have broken his leg. Not sure. But not sure who the injured player is. Stu, did you get a gauge on that?
I did not.
You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM, 97.7, 105.7 here in the Yampa Valley, terrestrially on your FM dial. You can listen online at steamboatradio.com. On the homepage, click on the Listen Live drop-down. Go to KTYV Sports on FM, click on it. When the homepage pops up, click on the writing Listen Live. And of course, you can listen and watch this game. Stu Kochi on loan from Steamboat Lumber, doing a wonderful job on the camera. And again, we've got a Steamboat Sailor down. A few too many injuries, but this is what that wet pitch will do. So it looks like Thomas Krupp is up and walking to the sideline under his own volition. And it doesn't look like he's limping, Stu.
Not too bad. I don't
Maybe wind knocked out of him? That's what we can hope, right?
Could be, yep.
You know, I'm the eternal optimist. But he was not limping, so it's a punting situation. First punt of the game, and they've only had about 3 punts all season. High snap. Oh, no, it's quarterback keep. That was a fake to Eli Beaver. Had me completely fooled. Oh, what happened on that one, Stu? You saw it, not me.
He just dove right in front of the ball and took it down about, what was it, 3 or 4 yards?
That's all he needed, right?
Yep, only needed a yard. That was a great fake.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. And some big kahunas there right there. Coaching
being
staff.
That deep.
But they're up 27-0.
Right.
The defense has been playing really well. We've been turning the ball, making the other team turn that ball over. And, they want to put the nail in the coffin. They have been on the other side of this many, many times. We got one receiver, that's Vanderbosch, off to the left. Gotro here to the right. Ball between the hashes. Cobb, handoff over that left side. That's Beaver. Beaver's got an opening. Beaver's got some room. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, 10, Touchdown, Sailors! That right there is an 80-yard touchdown run for Eli Beaver. Holy shnikes, Batman. That dude has another gear. Not only is he big, but he is fast. I'm getting the Beaver fever. I don't know about you, Stu.
I have it.
You have it? Yeah. Oh, my. I got a feeling Tracy are on the other side right now. Mom and Dad are here at the game, but oh, my, what a run. And the Sailors, just like that, go up 33-0. 8:10 left in this third quarter. So one receiver off to the right. Sailors are going to go for two. Eli Beaver with the direct snap, and he's going to take that one in. So 37-0 right now. I believe if the Sailors get a 40-point lead, the clock will start running. And with this wind and cold and how wet my feet are right now, and the fact that I'm not wearing 0.6 Smart Wool or any kind of socks right now, I will be turning the heat up in my car when I get in there.
You know, looking back at that play, so all those offensive linemen blocked down. Then he got somebody to get kicked out.
Yep.
And then he found the hole, man, away he was.
This offensive line is amazing.
Unbelievable.
Amazing. And both these running backs showing tremendous pressure, patience. This whole team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like the word of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from the defensive side of it, and for being off 2 weeks, you know, the Sailors have had some penalties called against them, but they've been very disciplined out there. So 8:10 left in this third quarter. So how come they didn't get the 2-point conversion? They didn't put it up on the clock. It's 35-0 right now. Looked like he got in, right?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So I don't know if there was a call of some sort. So Sailors have a new kicker out there right now. Beavers just worked too hard. Squib kick up the middle. That's going to off the turf, having a hard time feeling it. And nice little move there to spin out of the tackle by number 5, Connor Anderson. He was going to be caught down at about the 15-yard line. Made a nice move, and he got over the 20 down to about the 21-yard line.
Looks like the momentum got the best of him, and he lost one of his grips around him, and he spun out of it.
So 8 minutes left in this third quarter. Sailors on top, 35-0. Although we think it should be 37, but what do we know? I'm not going to argue. 3 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left, empty backfield. Marolt, the quarterback. This kid does have a cannon. Back to pass, the sophomore. Quarterback keep. He's going to take it right up the gut. And a nice job reading that. Looks like Struble in on the tackle there. I think I saw Lucas Johnson in there as well. Stepping up at linebacker.
Looks like they're going to the hurry-up offense.
2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Empty backfield again. Second down, about 4 to go for the first. Ball at 31. That one thrown to the flat, incomplete. That's going to stop the clock at 7:27. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4, maybe 5. No huddle, as he said, Stu. 2 receivers to the right and left. Running back in the backfield. Dylan Micah. They need the first down, or they need to get close. Here comes the snap, inside handoff. Micah over that left side, and he's got the first down. Takes it out of bounds. So that'll be a 1st and 10. The ball's going to be marked down at the 39-yard line.
As dangerous as that quarterback is for Aspen, you know,
going on.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Win on three. 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 KTYV Steamboat Springs. Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builders First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Having some technical issues here, not sure. Gremlins in the studio, but
water.
Yeah, we got a lot of water around here. For some reason that fired, but we are back live. It's 4th and about 7 to go. Aspen is going to go for it here. Clock ticking with 5:40 left in this third quarter. They've got 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. They're in tight on this left hash. Ball marked down at about the 44-yard line of Aspen. Roll back to pass, looking, throws it over the middle, and that one's going to fall incomplete, and the Sailors will get the ball. So we missed a couple of plays there while commercials, and we nearly went back to Fox Sports, which is what I was rushing for and freaking out a little bit about, Stu. But what happened there while we were gone?
You know, as dangerous as their quarterback is, you know, he's dangerous when they put 2 receivers on each side. They tried to pull the secondary up by doing a couple of runs, and then when they tried the pass, they didn't fall for it.
No. Sailors defense has been very disciplined. 2 receivers to the left, 1 in tight to the right. Ball's on the ground, and it looks like Aspen has it. So, looked like a bit of an option play there that went awry. So skiers catch a break here, Stu. We still have tons of football left.
We have a lot of football left.
But as you mentioned, our defense has been stalwart here. Sailors have battened down the hatches all day. And we've gone 6.5 quarters at least without being scored on. So, Marolt has the ball. 3 receivers off to the right. Ball on that left hash. Back to pass. Looking off to his right. Man in his grill. Throws that ball up and nearly picked off. Great coverage once again on the far side. Blue Willis.
Doing a great job watching the ball.
Yeah. Second down, clock stop. 5:16 left in this third quarter. Maralt's once again on this left hash with 1 receiver in tight to the left, 3 wide to the right. 1 man in the backfield, handoff to Dylan Micah. Micah to the line of scrimmage, and he is ripped down here by your Steamboat Sailors D-line. That's number 69, Lyle Henninger, having a good game. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 in tight here to the left. Ball once again on this left hash. 3rd and 9, back to pass, looking, throwing it to the flat. That one's complete, far side. Can he get the edge? Heck no. Tyler Grove over there with a big tackle. Just helped him, escorted him to the sideline, Stu. And Tyler Grove came into the season with a hand injury, hurt himself over the summer, And it's good to see him sort of getting back, getting some offensive touches, because that kid's a speedster. He's a great athlete, super smart. It's good to see him out on the field. He's been playing defense all season, but he's one of those guys you want on the field as much as possible. So a punting situation, let's maybe watch for the fake, although it's 4th and 10.
They are close to midfield, though.
That's why I'm like, surprised they're not going for it, although there's a lot of time here. There's the snap, the punt, line drive kick. This one is going to be fielded there by Cohen Vanderbosch. Over the far side, he's going to cut it back over the 20 to the 25. He's got a little bit of daylight to the 35 to the 40, up to midfield, and he is out of bounds. Great punt return by Cohen Vanderbosch. He wanted something.
He was turning on the afterburners.
Well, it's good to see him out on the field. We missed him for game 1. He was electrifying against Moffat County. 3 touchdowns. And the Sailors have it 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line of Aspen. 4:29 left in this third quarter. Sailors leading 35-0. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. From the gun, back to pass. Cobb loads it up. Going to send this one. Oh, and just threw it over Abbott Gotro's head. And I don't think they were expecting that one.
Nope.
Tanner Cobb showing off his arm. Just out through Gotro, though.
Played a part in that one.
Yeah. It's still evil. It's still evil. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Ball still at the 49 of Aspen. 4:23 left in this third quarter. Sailors leading 35-0. 1 receiver wide to the left, trips in tight here to the right on this right hash. Handoff there. Oh, Beaver tries to cut it up, but he's met in the backfield by a pack of skiers. Rat pack in the backfield. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 14. So this Aspen skier team not going anywhere, Stu.
Nope.
So 3rd down, about 14 to go. Ball is now at the 47 of Steamboat. Headed in the wrong direction. 2 receivers now to the left. Cobb from the gun. He's got 1 man in the backfield. Flares it out to Beaver. Beaver catches that one. He's got some room. Tries to cut the corner, cuts it back. He's met by a bunch of skiers there after picking up about 7 yards. That won't be enough. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 5. Interesting what the Sailors will do here.
Yeah, you got all kinds of field behind you. Do you try it again?
I don't even think they're bringing the offense off the field. It is going to be a 4th and about 6. Maybe 5. 5.5. Sailors break the huddle. Sending 2 receivers here off to the left. Or excuse me, to the right. Dyslexia rampant run. From the gun. Inside handoff. No, that's going to be a quarterback keep. Tanner Cobb, though, is met, thrown forward, but he is going to be short, and it will be skier ball on the turnover on downs. We've got some listeners out there doing some math, and Leah, you are way smarter than me. So maybe it was 27-0, and that makes it 35. They were just quick to get it up on the board, and old man couldn't turn his neck fast enough. I do need to get a chiropractor on as a sponsor. So we got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Marolt from the gun. Inside handoff there. Dylan Micah, takes it outside. Oh, he's got some room. He's at the 35, down at the 30. Huge tackle on the far side. Do you see what number that is? Is that Luke Jordan? I think it is.
Yep.
Wow. So Dylan Micah picking up some yards on the ground. Big first down for the Skiers. Ball marked down to the 31. And the quarterback, Marolt's going to take that outside, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Sailors read that one. And that'll bring up a second down and 10. Ball at the 31. Clock ticking here. No, it stopped as he went out of bounds. 2:52 left. Sailors on top, 35-0. Skiers are driving. Marolt, the quarterback, has got Dylan Micah, the running back, who's been dangerous, to his right. From the gun, 2 receivers to the right and left. Marolt looking, he's got a man in his grill. 2 men in his grill. Now he runs, breaks tackles, and he's going to get the first down. Quarterback keep as he's flushed out of the pocket and gets inside the 20, over the right side, down to about the 16-yard line. So inside handoff here. Again, Dylan Micah, positive yards as he picks up 2 down to the 15-yard line. In the red zone are the Skiers. Wow. Why does this keep doing this?
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builder's First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM, KTYV Steamboat Springs. Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Builder's First Source,
the Steamboat Roofing Company, Mountain West Insurance,
Ellens and Strom Attorneys at Law,
Mountain Eye Works,
Johnny B. Good's Diner, One Off Auto Center,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and the all-new Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Oh, ball! Sailors got it.
Let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
I don't.
While the Gremlins were busy firing things, and I don't know how this is happening, and I apologize profusely, but we are back live. Stu, you were going to say Sailors got it on the turnover there. Eli Beaver got the fumble. What happened?
Well, I don't understand the last few plays because they've wasted probably almost a minute to a minute and a half.
Yeah, this is their second game of the season, and I think the Sailors have just punched him in the mouth. Weather hasn't helped the Skiers at all. Steamboat back at it with a 35-0 lead. We apologize for these random firings of ads. And there's a handoff to Beaver. And Beaver's going to get the first down over the right side of the line, picking up positive yards and getting down to about the 33-yard line. So Eli Beaver having a heck of a game here. We have not seen Thomas Krupp come back out on the field, and it looked like he walked out on under his own steam. Hopefully he is okay, because they need both. They need this whole team. Sailors looking to the sideline for the play. 59 seconds left and counting left in this third quarter. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left, inside handoff. That's Beaver again. Beaver's got the first down. He's over the 50, and he's taken down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard carry for Eli Beaver.
Steamboat's just totally in a running situation right now. Keep the clock running.
Yeah, stay in bounds, right?
But then you gain 12 or 15 yards.
Yes. We'll take it. We'll take it. If the Sailors can get in the end zone here, the clock starts rolling. And I think that's what we all kind of want.
Yep.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball is on the right hash. Sailors moving left to right in white. From the gun, back to pass. Cobb. Cobb unloads, throws it down the middle of the field.
KTYV Steamboat Springs, K2498W.
Touchdown, Sailors.
Yampa Valley's home for the Colorado Avalanche. Go Abs, go.
Sailors touchdown. So I think we are back live. I'm not sure what's going on with our system here, but we got water everywhere. We do apologize. We'll figure that out. We had a touchdown there, right up the middle. Abbott Gotro, am I right?
Yep.
Number 5 was wide open, didn't expect the pass. Run. Finally pop it open, and there we are at 41. And Sailors going to line up here for the extra point, and I believe we've got a running clock here for the 4th quarter. Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick, and that is good. And the Steamboat Sailors have a 42-0 lead. But the Aspen faithful is still here making some noise, and we've got the dance team down on the track. And we got 12 minutes left here. I think you've heard from our sponsors quite a bit. I think we got the sponsor mentions covered. Been a wild and wacky one as we've had rain and hail and a crazy sunset. Thanks to you, Stu Kochi, on loan from Steamboat Lumber, running the camera. Cannon Wilson looks like he's having a heck of a game. You got to be proud.
Yeah, he's having a great game.
Great season this far. That our line, that is the difference. And again, I've called games since '91. Not succinctly, I've missed a few years here and there, but pretty much consistently from 2006 to now, and then many years in between. And I have not seen a line this big. And the depth, you watch Coach on the defensive side, he's getting guys in there. He's subbing like a hockey coach. It's great to see.
Keeping them fresh.
So we should see a bunch of kids get out there. Sailors on the kick. And Sailors, as I mentioned before, gone to a new kicker. Lucas Johnson kicking. Is that Lucas? No, I'm sorry.
32.
Andrew. And Andrew puts that one right back, squibs it down to the end zone. It looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Aspen Skiers with 12 minutes left. Clock has not rolled. And again, I believe at 40 we're a running clock in Colorado. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I believe it's 40 points.
Refs have not taken notice. Clock did not move on the kick, which seems strange. And now the clock is rolling. Sailors setting up on defense, and now a light rain falling on the other side of the field. Aspen Skiers in black. Send 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Dylan Micah, the lone running back, who's had a big game here. Maralt, the quarterback, the sophomore. This team is going to be good. Handoff over the left side. Dylan Micah trying to find the edge, and he can't. Sailors defense getting up close and personal. Dylan Micah is a senior, but you look at this Aspen roster, they've got a lot of sophomores and juniors, including their starting quarterback.
How many did they graduate last year?
I'm not exactly sure, but when I look down this roster, on this front page, I'm counting 4 seniors. 4 seniors.
Wow.
Out of 40 numbers. 30 numbers. So from the gun, inside handoff, that's Dylan Micah. He's got a big gap, takes it up, picks up close to 10 yards on the play. So first down for the Skiers. Ball's going to be marked down at the 31-yard line of Steamboat. 42-0 the score. Clock is running. 10:20 left in this ball game. It's been all Steamboat. 3 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. Marold inside handoff. Sailors read it. Oh, but a great play by Dylan Micah as he gets to the outside and gets out of bounds. But the clock continues to roll. Mercy rule in effect. And now the rain cometh. Dylan Micah has got to have over 100 yards on the game. So 9:50 and counting, 42-0. Looks like we've got a unsportsmanlike penalty or a face mask. I didn't see, Stu. Did you? Because the Sailors just got a 15-yard penalty.
Yep.
So you got to be classy, right? No taunting.
Yep.
You know, we've been in this position before, although a lot of these kids haven't. You know, this senior class was on that undefeated 8th grade team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are used to winning. But you got to win with class.
Yep.
So it's 1st and 10, ball now at the 49 of Steamboat. 3 receivers once again off to the left, 2 to the right. Moreau from the gun. He's got 1 man in the backfield. Throws that ball up into a crowd. And nobody comes down with it. That ball falls incomplete. No flags down. Good sportsmanship there on the far side. Hendrickson was the intended receiver. We see who broke that play up?
I did not.
Yeah, we do need Mountain Eye Works. So 8:30 and counting, 4th quarter action, 42-0 Sailors. Ball at the 49-yard line of Steamboat, 2nd and 9. Aspen sending 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Micah, the lone running back. This is going to be a quarterback keep for Moralt. Moralt tries to stretch the field over the right side. He gets slung out of bounds. I think he's got the first down, though. Gets out of bounds. Clock, though, continues to tick here. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Skiers. Ball down at the 38-yard line of Steamboat. 1st and 10. Sailors getting a lot of clean jerseys out there, although we see Struble out there. It's like Lucas Johnson on the far side. Skiers breaking the huddle. Once again, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield now. Marolt, the sophomore quarterback, from the gun. Back to pass, looking. Sends that ball down the field, and that is going to be interference.
Yep.
That's a beautiful catch.
That was a beautiful catch.
But number 32, Jacob Andrew, did not turn around, put his hands up to try to block the receiver, and no matter what, that was going to be a pass interference or screening the receiver. Bottom line is it's 1st and goal to goal. Aspen in scoring territory here with 6:50 left. A beautiful catch by the receiver. I didn't see who caught that for Aspen. We are going to get a timeout, Steamboat, and that will stop the clock. I'd like to thank Mike Deemer and the gang, Kathy, Johnny B. Good's Diner, downtown Steamboat Springs. They got all sorts of September specials. And as we roll into the mud season, I'm sure they'll start their pyramid drink specials and more. But right now, $3.99 mimosas and Bloody Marys. I'll be in there on Sunday. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow, but it's going to be a fun one. If you haven't signed up or sponsor anyone for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, do so. They are busy finding a cure and slowing the spread. For those of us that have been affected by Alzheimer, it is a brutal disease. My dad was brilliant until he wasn't.
Yep. I had the same scenario about 5 years ago.
And it is tough.
It is tough to see.
Tough on the entire family. So back to pass. Marolt looking to the back of the end zone near side.
Ooh.
And we got flags left, right, and center. So that'll be half the distance to the goal as Tyler Grove got called for that one. And it will be a first and goal. Clock is still rolling. We're down to 6 minutes. Sailors still leading 42-0, and I don't think it matters if they score, but I'm not sure. So 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right, and quarterback Keep trying to push that ball in, and they do. So the Aspen Skiers get on the board, make it respectable here. So the Steamboat Sailors. So the quarterback keeper, Marolt, puts that one in, runs it in behind his line. Clock still ticking. 42-6 the score. They're going to line up for the extra point. Here comes the snap. The hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good. So 42-7 the score. Aspen does get on the board. Clock continues to roll. 5 minutes left in this ball game. Mercy roll in effect. Steamboat Sailors on top, 42-7. So if you search out Walk to End Alzheimer Steamboat or ALZ, Walk to End ALZ, you will find it. $5 or $5,000, it doesn't matter. Put it to a team, put it to the cause. But I'll be there emceeing the event. Yeah, my dad had it. He was a brilliant man. Structural engineer, architect, and he hit it because he was an introvert, believe it or not, my dad. And he hit it so well that when he passed, my mother found a notebook, and he had written down all of my siblings' names, where they lived, who their spouse was, if they had kids, how many kids, what their kids' names were, what their birth dates were. So he'd been faking it for decades. But I did know my dad a little better because he started telling me ancient history because he grew up in England during World War II, and I got to hear some interesting stories. So support the Walk to End Alzheimer's tomorrow, Saturday, West Lincoln Park. So Aspen's going to be kicking it off. Steamboat Sailors set to return. I think Lucas Johnson's back there, but I'm not sure. Big high kick. It looks like it's going to be fielded there at the 20. Sailors have it. Oh my, what a tackle. The return by number 14, Frank Boyce. But Boyce does bring it out. Fortunately, Boyce is walking out under his own power. He got hit low and went high. So it'll be 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors. We're down to 2:50 left in this ball game. Mercy rule in effect, and I think Indy Leitner is going to come out on the field at quarterback. The junior getting some precious playing time out there. Great to see Indy taking some snaps here. He's in the backfield. Lucas Johnson, the running back, to his side. Leitner, the handoff to Johnson. Johnson finds some room. Takes it up over the left side. First down, Lucas. Let the force be with you, Luke. So Luke picking up 12 yards on the carry. Clock continues to tick down to the 2-minute. And it will continue. No 2-minute warning in high school football, especially with the mercy rule in effect. 1st and 10, ball at the 40 of Steamboat. Sailors moving right to left on your radio dial. Steamboat in their all-white uniforms, black numbers, and black helmets. They break the huddle. Leitner, the junior quarterback, the backup, getting some playing time. Lucas Johnson in the backfield. Receivers to the right and left. And that's going to be a quarterback keep. Leitner keeps that one over the left side. Picks up about 5 yards and gets thrown out of bounds there by number 0, Dylan Micah, the running back who's had a big game for the Aspen Skiers. So that'll be 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball down to the 45. Clock down to 1:15 here, Stu. Thank you so much for coming up and helping me out. I needed it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. Won't happen again.
Well, you're kind of serving your detention. And thanks to your lovely wife, Michelle Wilson, doing a wonderful job helping us out up here. Indy Leitner from the gun. Handoff there to Johnson. Johnson upfield. He cuts it up. He's got some green grass through the middle. Johnson at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Lucas Johnson.
Exclamation point.
Oh, my, oh, me. And the whole sideline erupts. You love it when the backup running back gets a little bit of time out there and makes the most of it. That kid's got jets.
Oh, man.
We got some team speed. Last week we saw Kai Roshan with that big sweep. Like, we got some speed and size on this team. This is fun to watch. 48-7 the score. 11 seconds left. Clock has stopped.
With the depth that we have, you know, the coaches that I played for, you know, they always say that, you know, your first team is only as good as your third team. Your third team is the one you practice against all the time.
Yes.
And look at that.
They're making us better, right?
Wow.
Yeah, that is impressive. Impressive. All right, so timeout on the field here. Aspen catching a little bit of a breather here, going for the extra point, and the clock's then going to start rolling. Eli Beaver set the kick. I believe that's Tanner Kopp with the hold. They usually don't change that up. Here comes the snap and the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. And that'll do it. 48-7, 49-7 the score. Your Steamboat Sailors roll the Aspen Skiers. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thank you for listening. We're going to wrap this one up quick. Send it back. Year 2 to KTYV Sports on FM 105.7, 97.7 on the FM dial and on the